Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bill. We are continuing the character archetype class build series. We are in the advanced player's guide today. We're on the cleric class, but the catch of the cleric class is all they offer for this book is subdomains. So I will dive into the subdomains, but I'll probably do it over a series of videos instead of one big long video. So for this video, we're going to go over the first 15 subdomains. The way a subdomain works, according to this, is you only get access to it if the god would have gave you access to the original domain. And then if you pick this subdomain, the original domain power isn't there for you. You get the subdomain power instead, and you get the original domain's spell list for spells, except where the subdomain tells you to switch them out. So without further ado, let's dive into these subdomains. The first one is agathion. Associated domain is good, so you have to have access to the good domain for this one. The following granted powers replace the Holy Lance power of the good domain. Agathions are a race of neutral good outsiders. Protective aura. At 8th level, you can emit a 30-foot protective aura as a standard action. Allies in this area receive a +2 deflection bonus to AC and a +2 resistance bonus to all saving throws. In addition, allies in the area gain the benefits of protection from evil, although the AC bonus and saving throw bonuses do not stack with those granted by this effect. You can use this ability for a number of rounds per day equal to your cleric level. These rounds do not have to be consecutive. And you replace the following domain spells: at 1st level, Shield of Faith; at 3rd level, Tongues; and at 6th level, Planar Ally, agathions only. And then all your other domain spells would be good domain spells for that. So next is the Ancestors subdomain. Associated domains, Repose. So you have to have access to the Repose domain for this one. Replacement power. The following granted powers replace the ward against death power from the Repose domain. You get Speak with Dead at 8th level. As a standard action, you can ask one question of a dead creature as if using Speak with Dead. The dead creature you are questioning does not gain a will saving throw if your alignments are differ. You can use this ability a number of times per day equal to your cleric level. Replacement domain spells, 4th level, Rest Eternal, and at 6th level, Gi/Quest. The next subdomain is Arcane. Associated domains, Magic, so any of the gods that give you the magic domain. Replacement powers. The following granted power replaces the hand of the acolyte power of the mage domain. Arcane Beacon. As a standard action, you can become a beacon of arcane energy until the end of your next turn. This aura emanates 15 feet from you. All arcane spells cast within the aura either gain a +1 bonus to their caster level or increase their saving throw DC by 1. The caster chooses the benefit when she casts the spell. You can use this ability a number of times per day equal to 3 plus your wisdom modifier. Replacement domain spells. At 1st level, Magic Aura; at 4th level, Arcane Eye; and at 6th level, Analyze Dwemer. Archon subdomain. Associated domains, Good and Law, so either one of these. Replacement power. The following granted power replaces the Holy Lance power of the good domain or the Staff of Order power from the law domain. Archons are a race of lawful good outsiders. Aura of Menace. At 8th level, you can emit a 30-foot aura of menace. As a standard action, enemies in this aura take a -2 penalty to AC on the attacks and saves as long as they remain inside the aura. You can use this ability for a number of rounds per day equal to your cleric level. These rounds do not need to be consecutive. Replacement domain spells. 1st level, Divine Favor; 3rd level, Prayer; 6th level, Planar Ally, Archon only. Ash domain. Associated domain is Fire. Replacement power. The following granted powers are replaced for the fire domain. Wall of ashes. At 8th level, you can create a wall of swirling ashes anywhere within 100 feet. This wall is up to 20 feet high and up to 10 feet long per cleric level you possess. The wall of ashes blocks line of sight, and any creature passing through it must make a fortitude save or be blinded for 1d4 rounds. The wall of ashes reveals invisible creatures that are inside it or adjacent to it, although they become invisible again if they move away from the wall. You can use this ability for a number of minutes per day equal to your cleric level, but those minutes do not need to be consecutive. Replacement domain spells. 7th level, Disintegrate. 9th level, Fiery Body. Disintegrate would be awesome if it was the 3rd edition version of Disintegrate. The 3rd edition version of Disintegrate is you make your touch attack to hit them, then they get to make a fortitude save. If they fail the fortitude save, they die. If they made the fortitude save, they take like 4 dice damage. And if they survive it, they survived it. Azata subdomain. Associated domains are chaos and good. Replacement power. The following granted power replaces the touch of chaos power of the chaos domain or the touch of good power of the good domain. Azats are a race of chaotic good outsiders. Elysium's Call. With a touch, you can imbue creatures with the spirit of Elysium, lifting their spirits and freeing them from bonds. The creatures touched can immediately re-roll any failed saving throw against spells and spell-like abilities of the enchantment and enhancement so enchantment, charm, enchantment, compulsion subschools. In addition, the target receives a +2 sacred bonus on such a saving throw and a +2 sacred bonus on the combat maneuver bonus checks to escape a grapple. Finally, the target can ignore up to 5 feet of difficult terrain each round as if they had the nimble move feat. These bonuses last for a number of rounds equal to half your cleric level. Although the saving throw reroll only applies when the creature is touched, you can use this ability for a number of rounds per day equal to 3 plus your wisdom modifier. Replacement domain spells. First is Expeditious Retreat, 3rd level, Fly, and 6th level, Planar Ally Azata only. Blood subdomain. Associated domain, War. Replacement power. The following granted power replaces the weapon master's power from the war domain. Wounding Blade. At 8th level, you can give a weapon that you touch the wounding special weapon quality for a number of rounds equal to half your cleric level. You can use this ability once per day at 8th level and an additional time per day every 4 levels beyond 8th. Replacement domain spells. 3rd level, Vampiric Touch. 5th level, Wall of Thorns. 7th level, Inflict Serious Wounds Mass. Catastrophe subdomain. Associated domain, Destruction. Replacement power. The following granted power replaces the destruction or power of destruction domain. Deadly Weather. At 8th level, you can unleash a furious call to the heavens, summoning forth an ever-changing storm of destruction for a number of rounds per day equal to your cleric level. This storm has a radius of 5 feet per cleric level. Each round that the storm has one of the following effects: driving rain, -4 on all perception checks and ranged attack rolls. Howling winds, -8 on fly skill checks and ranged attack rolls. Heavy snow, all terrain is considered difficult. Or lightning bolt, as call lightning. Other effects depend on whether the weather might also apply at the GM's discretion. You choose which effect takes place each round, but no effect may be repeated on the following round. These rounds do not need to be consecutive. Replacement domain spells. 2nd level, Gust of Wind. 3rd, Call Lightning. 7th, Control Weather. Caves Subdomain. Associated domain, Earth. The following granted power replaces the acid resistance power of the Earth domain. Tunnel Runner. At 8th level, you can move through tunnels and caves with ease. Activating this ability is a standard action. You can move across the stone surface as if under the effects of spider climb. You can also see very well in darkness, gaining dark vision out to a range of 60 feet. If you already possess dark vision, extend the range by 60 feet. While underground, you could also gain the insight bonus equal to your cleric level on stealth checks and an insight bonus equal to your wisdom modifier on intuitive checks. You can use this ability for 1 minute per day per cleric level you possess. These minutes do not need to be consecutive, but they must be spent in 1 minute increments. Replacement domains. 2nd, create pit. 3rd, spike pit. And 6th, hungry pit. Cloud subdomain. Associated domain, air. Replacement power. The following power grants the replace of the electric resistance power from the air domain. Thunder cloud. At 8th level, you can, as a standard action, summon a storm cloud. This power functions as a fog cloud, except that the creature inside the cloud are deafened and take 2d6 points of electrical damage each round from the flashes of thunder and lightning. Once created, you can concentrate on the cloud and move it up to 30 feet each round. You can use this ability for a number of rounds per day equal to your cleric level. These rounds do not need to be consecutive. Replacement domain spells. 4th level, Solid Fog. 9th level, Storm of Vengeance. Construct subdomain. Associated domain, Artifice. Replacement power. The following granted powers replace the dancing weapon power from the Artifice domain. Animated Servant. At 8th level, as a standard action, you can give life to inanimate objects. This ability functions as animate object using your cleric level as the caster level. You can use this ability once per day at 8th level and 1 additional time per day for every 4 levels beyond 8th. Replacement domain spells. 7th, Limited Wish. 8th, Polymorph any object. Curse subdomain. Associated domain, Luck. Replacement power. The following granted power replaces the bit of luck power from the luck domain. Malign Eye. As a standard action, you can afflict 1 target within 30 feet of your malign eye, causing it to take a -2 penalty on all saving throws against your spells. The effect lasts 1 minute or until the target hits with an attack. You can use this ability for a number of times per day equal to 3 plus your wisdom modifier. Replacement domain spells. 1st level, Bane. 3rd level, Bestow Curse. 6th level, Eye Bite. So now we're on the daemon subdomain. Associated domain, Evil. Replacement power. The following granted power replaces the Scythe of Evil power of the evil domain. Daemons are a race of neutral evil outsiders. Whispering Evil. At 8th level, as a standard action, you can whisper hypnotizing litany of empty promises. Each enemy within 30 feet emanation that can hear you must succeed a will saving throw or become fascinated for as long as you continue the litany. You can use this power a number of rounds per day equal to your cleric level, but these rounds do not need to be consecutive. This is a mind-affecting effect. Replacement domain spells. 1st level, Cause Fear. 3rd level, Vampiric Touch. 6th level, Planar Binding. Daemons only. Day subdomain. Associated domain, Sun. Replacement power. The following granted powers replace the Nimbus of Light power from the Sun domain. Day's Resurgence. At 8th level, you can restore a single creature as if it had just completed 8 hours of rest. It takes 10 minutes to use this power. If you use this power, if the use of this power is disrupted, it must be restarted, but it is not lost. At the end of the 10 minutes, a single willing creature that you have touched regains hit points as if it had rested for a night and may make new saving throws against effects that require saves once per day. The target does not suffer any negative effects if such saving throws are failed, but success counts towards removing the affliction, if possible. This ability does not allow a target to prepare spells an additional times per day. You can use this ability once per day at 8th level, plus 1 additional time per day for every 2 levels beyond 8th. Replacement domain spells. 2nd level, continual flame. 3rd level, daylight. Decay subdomain. The associated domain is plant. The following granted power replaces bramble armor power of the plant domain. Aura of decay. At 8th level, you can emit a 30-foot aura of decay as a standard action. Living creatures in this aura, except you, take 1d6 points of damage per round as their flesh rots. They also take a cumulative -1 penalty to strength each round they remain in the aura. Once outside the aura, the penalty fades at a rate of -1 per round, but it begins building again if they re-enter the aura. Plant creatures take 2d6 points of damage per round. You can use this ability for a number of rounds per day equal to your cleric level. These rounds do not need to be consecutive. Replacement domain spells. 3rd level, contagion. 4th level, poison. 6th level, harm. Deception subdomain. Associated domain, trickery. The following granted powers replace the copycat power of the trickery domain. Sudden shift. In a blink's eye, you can appear somewhere else. As an immediate action, after you are missed by a melee attack, you can teleport up to 10 feet to a space that you can see. This space must be inside the reach of the creature that attacked you. You can use this power a number of times each day equal to 3 plus your wisdom modifier. Replacement domain spells. 2nd level, mirror image. 7th level, project image. And I think I'm going to end this video here. And that was only 15. I counted the domains earlier and there was like 70. So you can see quite a few of these videos just covering all this. So hope you all enjoyed. Until we game again, guys.